And we're on decimals 01, and we're on problem number 10. And this is a division problem. We have 28, and it needs to be divided into 183.4. Now, we see that there's no decimal points in this number on the left, and we see we have one decimal point here. So given that we don't have any decimals here, we can go ahead and just start the division. What I want you to do is start the division, but completely ignore this decimal point right now. So let's go ahead and get started. 28 can't go into 18, so let's go 28 into 183. How many times does 28 go into 183? Well, first thing we can try to do is maybe guess a number. I'm going to go ahead and try 6. So I'm going to do 28 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48. Carry the 4. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. So I have 168. I think if I try to do 28 times 7, it'll be too big. So I'm going to go with 168. So I'm going to subtract 168, and I'm going to write down my 6 right here, above the 3. I'm going to go ahead and do my subtraction. 183 minus 168 is just 15. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the 4. So now I have 154. So how many times does 28 go into 154? Well, it went into 168 6 times, so I'm guessing 154 will probably be about 5 times. So let's do 28 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Write down the 0, carry the 4. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. That's 140. So I'm going to go ahead and write that 5 down and subtract 140. 154 minus 140, that's just 14. Now you can see that 28 can't go into 14, and we need to finish this problem. What we can do here is actually add a 0 to the end of this number. Remember, adding a 0 doesn't change the value. 183.40 is the same thing as 183.4. What I can do now is drop down this 0. So now I have 140. How many times does 28 go into 140? Well, we already did this. We found out that 28 times 5 is 140. So the answer here is 5, and I can subtract out this 140 to get 0. So now I have 655. Where does the decimal point go? The decimal point goes directly above the decimal point in this number. So we can go ahead and put the decimal point here. So that's our final answer, 6.55.